Have you ever wondered why Libras are known as the champions of balance and fairness? Long ago, when chaos threatened to consume the world, one goddess descended from the heavens, armed only with her wisdom, courage, and unyielding sense of justice. This is the story of Themis, whose legacy became the constellation Libra, a symbol of balance, harmony, and truth. Your love and support is my motivation, so please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and click on the bell icon to get notified of new videos. In a time when God still walked among mortals, the earth fell into chaos. Mortals, blinded by ambition and greed, waged war over land and riches. Nature rebelled against their recklessness. Rivers ran dry, fertile lands turned to dust, and violent storms swept across the land. Balance had been shattered, and the scales of justice tipped dangerously toward ruin. From her watchful place on Mount Olympus, Themis, the goddess of divine justice and order, witnessed humanity's descent. Known for her unshakable fairness and wisdom, Themis has long been the mediator of conflicts among gods and mortals alike. Her golden scales, a divine artifact, could measure the truth in any heart. Zeus, troubled by the growing discord, called the gods to council. The mortals have lost their way. If this imbalance persists, it will destroy both their world and ours, he declared. Themis stepped forward, her eyes calm yet piercing. Let me go, she said. I will restore harmony not through wrath, but by guiding humanity to remember the virtues of fairness, truth, and unity. Zeus frowned. It's a dangerous path, Themis. Mortals resist change, and chaos will not give up its hold without a fight. I am not afraid, Themis replied, lifting her golden scales. Let these guide me, as they will guide humanity back to balance. Themis descended to earth in a radiant beam of light, her golden scales glowing faintly in her hands. She stood in a barren wasteland, the air heavy with despair, and the earth cracked beneath her feet. Yet her presence brought a calm clarity, and mortals began to gather around her, sensing the power of her purpose. The scales will show the path, she said softly. The scales pointed toward 3 regions of great turmoil, each representing a trial that would test the mortal's willingness to reclaim balance. Themis' first trial brought her to a bridge spanning a deep and treacherous chasm. The bridge was cursed. Those who tried to cross were pulled into the abyss by the weight of their unspoken wrongdoings. Villagers gathered at its edge, desperate to reach the fertile lands beyond, but too terrified to attempt the crossing. As Themis stepped onto the bridge, the whispers of the curse began to hiss. You carry the burdens of countless truths left unsaid, the voices taunted. Shadows of her own doubts flickered in the chasm below, but Themis remained calm. Turning to the villagers, she said, the bridge reflects the truth you hide within yourselves. Only by facing it, you can cross. One by one, the villagers confessed their betrayals, greed, and guilt. As they spoke, the scales in Themis' hand tipped, glowing brighter with each truth revealed. At last, the curse was lifted, and the bridge became whole again. The villagers crossed, vowing to live in honesty and fairness. Themis' next trial led her to a valley where 2 feuding clans had built towering fortresses on opposite cliffs. Their hatred for one another poisoned the land, and their endless battles left the valley bloodied and barren. Disguising herself as a wandering healer, Themis entered both fortresses and listened to their grievances. She uncovered centuries of lies and misunderstandings, each side believing themselves blameless. Revealing her true identity, Themis stood between the warring clans with the scales held high. Justice is not a weapon to wield against others. It is a mirror. Look into it and see the truth of your actions. The scales reflected the hidden wrongs of both clans, forcing them to confront their shared guilt. Humbled, they laid down their weapons. Under Themis' guidance, they built a bridge over the valley, a symbol of unity and cooperation. For her final trial, the scales guided Themis to a labyrinth hidden deep within the mountains. Legends said it was home to an artifact that could restore balance to the land. But the labyrinth was guarded by illusions, traps, and a shadowy beast that thrived on fear and doubt. As Themis entered the labyrinth, the walls shifted and whispers filled the air. You believe yourself just, but justice is an illusion. The voices sneered. The path twisted and turned, revealing visions of humanity's darkest moments betrayals, cruelty, and greed. At the labyrinth's center, Themis faced the shadowy beast, a towering creature with glowing red eyes. It loomed over her, hissing, Mortals are beyond redemption. Even you cannot bring balance to this broken world. Themis raised the scales. Balance is not about perfection, but about striving for harmony despite flaws. The scales glowed brighter, forcing the beast to retreat into the shadows. At the labyrinth's heart, Themis found the artifact, a crystalline orb that pulsed with light, symbolizing the potential for balance within all things. Having completed the trials, Themis returned to Olympus, carrying the lessons she had taught humanity. Zeus greeted her with pride. You have done more than restore balance. You have reminded humanity of its capacity for fairness and unity. For this, your legacy shall live among the stars. He raised the golden scales to the heavens, placing them among the constellations as Libra, the scales, a symbol of justice, harmony, and truth. From the night sky, Themis watches over those who seek balance, reminding them that fairness is not given but earned. To those born under Libra, the stars call you to walk the path of justice and harmony. Like Themis, you have the gift to see both sides, to mediate conflicts, and to restore balance wherever it is lost. May the scales guide you as they guided her toward a life of fairness and peace.